Welcome to another episode of the Demon Baby Podcast. I'm Demon of Hollywood, and I'm sitting here with my Season 8 watching mate, the Bombshell blonde Babie.
What's up, Casa boy? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good.
Nice. Right off the dome, you hit it with me.
Thank you.
I like it. We have electricity today.
The spark is there. Our connection is strong.
4th of July sparks have carried over to this episode.
Thank God.
I love a carryover.
I love a carryover.
Love a
I love
callback.
a strong connection.
Love a strong connection.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pull you for a chat soon.
I can't wait. What are we talking about today, Joey?
Today, if you can't tell, is the Love Island episode of the Demon Baby Podcast, where we take one topic, like Love Island, and break it down into 20 stupid little questions that I come up with.
Stupid little baby topics.
Baby topics that I ask you.
Perfect.
And then we chat.
And then we chit-chat.
And then you listen. And then you like. And then you subscribe.
And then you drop a comment.
And that's what we call the Demon Baby Podcast.
Before we get into the topics, we always do a little wellness check-in.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired today.
What?
Yeah, I've had 2 coffees and half a little like Bloom energy drink. Not sponsored. Should be. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little tired. So maybe
Okay.
Don't sponsor us. That wasn't a great
Terrible
advert.
advert. There you go. Hey, I'm tired because I had your product that's supposed to do the opposite of that. So.
Oh, maybe it's the fact that I only ate 200 calories today.
Whoa.
Who knows? Whatever.
200 calories. Hallelujah.
Yeah. So doing pretty good though. Feel like still had a really good day. It was just very mellow. Kind of just cruise through the day. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
We almost have 200 subscribers. Thank you.
Whoop whoop.
Thanks to all the
Big hype.
Thank you to the 196 of you and the 7 billion other people in the world. Please subscribe. Just need a chip.
Hey,
of those.
196 is pretty crazy.
196. That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
More people in this than they are in this room.
By a lot.
By 194.
So I can't do that math.
Bam.
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 All right. Should we get into topics?
No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
Someone thought I was balding in some of our clips.
I saw.
Yeah.
They said Mr. Malibu's balding under that hat.
He won't take that hat off because he's bald.
Well, why would you take your hat off mid-episode?
Hold on, I gotta take this out.
Everybody hold up.
Hold
Let
on, I
me
gotta take
change
this
what
out.
I got going on mid-podcast.
No, I actually torture my hair with bleach. I have so much hair, I beat it with bleach and products. And
You're lucky.
I am lucky. I'm very lucky. I'm very happy to have hair.
How offended were you by that comment?
I almost made a TikTok reply about it.
I thought you would,
I made
honestly.
one actually about it, but I was doxing myself too much in it, and I was like, I can't dox myself too much. So,
yeah, you can't do that.
So, yeah.
All right.
Other than that, I'm good. So let's get into the episode. Hit me.
All right. First topic.
Was this the most male-watched season? Season 8. Wait! Spoiler alert.
Season 8's over.
Season 8's over. We're going to talk about everything.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched all of Season 8, don't watch this episode. Or do, but we're going to spoil.
We're going to spoil. Okay, moving on. Was this the most male-watched season I've ever...
I've never seen so many boyfriends talking about Love Island.
I've never seen so many boyfriends talk about it, guys online talk about it, giving their 2 cents. I would say...
I know why. Because, like you said, they leaned heavy into niche kink porn shit, and it really attracted the male audience.
You really are dropping a lot of spicy words early in the episode. We're going to get there. Don't worry.
I know. But
don't worry.
I think that's why so many more guys watched it. I think they like the hot, spicy parts of it.
I like the idea of that there's, like, I would say probably 80% of girlfriends going, you don't have to, it's okay. You don't have to watch my shows with me.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you mean the X-rated, this should be X-rated show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I think
I'll watch this one with you.
I'll watch this one with you here and there.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. Well, I want to see what's happening with Brinity.
They're not watching UK. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. They're not really UK fans. Less spicy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Next topic.
Sure. Should they be allowed more than one drink? What should the drink cutoff be?
I miss back in the day when there was no drink cutoff. These are adults. They should be able to regulate themselves.
I think it's okay to cut them off, but I think one drink is a little like
ridiculous.
Like
you can drive with a drink.
You can.
Come on. 3 drinks.
Drive safe. Responsibly. Drink responsibly. Drive safe.
3 drinks.
I think they should have a 4 drink cutoff.
Okay, but what's the time span? Because they get up in the morning.
A day.
A full day. So you have one drink at 11, one drink at 3, one drink at 6, and one drink at 9. You're still not drunk. You didn't even get a buzz.
You got a little buzz.
You didn't.
But or you could go dinner time. Now I have my drinks. Now I really let my emotions
Now I'm going to get drunk.
Now I have my 4 drinks in this 1 hour.
And I'm going to tell everybody how I feel.
Watch me drink Max in this next hour.
I think the show would be more interesting if they did that. And I think that's why it used to be a little more chaotic and crazy.
Well, one, I think it'd be a lot more realistic because when you go into the real world,
you drink.
You don't really get cut off too often unless you're a really, really big problem.
Yeah. The bar's not cutting very many people off.
I do think for production-wise, sure, cut them off.
It's safe. It's fine. I mean, they are making these people sleep together. I get that safety-wise.
Yes.
But it definitely, maybe don't make them sleep together and then let them drink and see what happens. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Wasn't there a season that they had to have, like, consent lights on that only the cameras
I
picked
liked
up?
the consent lights.
I liked the consent lights, too.
Then you really knew what was going on.
And bring it back. I mean,
the consent lights were cute.
And it was, like, only the cameras could see it. It was, like, an infrared thing. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect solution. Why'd we get rid of that?
I don't know.
Or was that too hot to handle and we'd have the wrong show?
That might have been too hot to handle, but I liked it.
Consent lights.
Consent lights are great, and it takes some of the ambiguity out.
It's not like it's trademarked.
It's literally not. It's a light.
Yeah.
All right, next topic.
Hottest guy.
Okay, let me think.
Season 8, hottest guy on the show.
You first.
I'm going Gabrielle, the Brazilian.
Yes, I agree. Totally forgot
The most
about him.
decent tattoos.
I'm going to go Gabrielle. Then maybe Zach. I don't know.
Zach looks like a penguin to me. I don't know. I
That's
can't
very
do
funny.
it.
I think Zach's cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what about least hot?
Sincere. He's sincerely the ugliest guy on the show.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll co-sign that. I mean, he's definitely the shortest.
I hate his hair. I hate his fucking hair.
Yeah, you're not a fan of that cut.
I hate that cut. I hate the little bang thing. I think it looks fucking stupid. I hate his hair. Fix your hair. You look weird. That's my opinion.
Okay.
All right, next topic.
Hottest girl.
Okay, there's a lot of hot girls on the season, though. Okay, hottest girl.
Okay, hottest girl.
Okay,
hottest girl.
I think, why am I forgetting all of their names right now?
Have you seen the show? Have you seen the program? Do you want me to
I think Kata's really pretty.
Kata was my answer.
Yeah, I think Kata was really pretty.
Okay.
And then...
Are you willing to lock in Kata?
I am locking in Kata as prettiest girl. And then I think second...
I'll co-sign that.
I think TT was really pretty.
TT second place?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I give a second place as well?
Yeah, give a second place.
Oh, second place. Now I have to think of it. Now I don't know who the hell was on the show.
There's so many people because you got to try and think about Bombshells too.
I'll go. Yeah, I know. I'll go Brittany. Yeah.
Brittany?
Yeah.
Who's Brittany?
Wait, who's with?
Trinity.
Oh, Trinity. I'll go Trinity.
Trinity's really pretty too.
Okay, yeah. I'll go Kata Trinity. But then we got to go, unfortunately, least hot girl.
Now that just feels mean.
You're all beautiful people. You
You're
obviously made it
all
onto a
gorgeous.
You obviously
stunning.
made it onto a show. You have to be good looking.
Yeah, none of them are ugly.
Nobody's ugly, but everyone's got to lose.
Yeah, somebody's got to lose.
Somebody's got to lose, and my vote is Soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna co-sign that, but I feel bad because she has alopecia.
Hair issue?
Yeah, it's a hair thing.
It's not even that.
Just a face thing.
It's just for me.
Yeah.
It just doesn't jive with mine.
I saw her interviews after too, and she doesn't seem very nice. So I'll co-sign.
I've heard
on
that
Soul.
too.
Yeah, she just seems kind of mean.
So there you go.
All right, sold out.
There you go.
Next topic.
Could you hook up in the bedroom or hideaway? Yes, no.
I'd have to go to the hideaway.
You have to go to the hideaway. You
I
can't do the
I
big
don't
bedroom
think
with every little bed. You couldn't just
I don't think I
hide
could
it
do
under
it.
the. But what if the moment's so hot and the electricity, Emma?
Maybe I'd have to be drunk. I mean, truly.
I have to be drunk.
I'd have to be drunk.
You don't think so? If you could do it?
You're like this far away from the next couple next to you.
Sounds
like,
kinky.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Is it's too close.
It's too close.
It's a little too close for me.
What if you hear? Do you think hearing other people would gross you out or turn you on?
It would gross me out.
Gross you out?
Yeah.
But you could do it in the hideaway.
I could do it in the hideaway.
Knowing you're on TV.
Yeah, I'd probably pull the sheet over, but I could do it.
Okay.
I'm not putting on like a striptease show, you know?
In a challenge you are.
That's true. They do make them do like a full striptease in every challenge.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy. So that show's crazy. Next topic.
Well, my answer is I could do it anywhere, anyhow.
I didn't think that was
my
even
head,
a concern.
Yeah, I
on
guess
your head, upside down.
Yeah, backwards.
In a
forward.
challenge, in the bedroom, in the hideaway. It wouldn't matter for you.
In the airplane on the way there.
Yeah, you would have somehow found a way.
Where there's a will.
There's a way. Oh my God. Next topic.
Girth check.
Girth check was crazy. What was girth check?
For those who don't know, girth check was
Zach and Bryce.
Bryce goes up to Zach and just pulls his pants open and goes, "Hey, girth check," and Zach
Looks
goes
at his...
like they do it all the time. That's the thing too. It felt like it wasn't the first one.
It did feel like it wasn't the first one.
That felt like the one they got the best clip of, and they're like, "Finally, we got it." They did it 3 times, but the sound was bad or something.
Yeah, they were like around a corner or something.
Yeah,
they were in the showers or something.
Oh, God forbid.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, and just Zach and Bryce, the bromance. I don't think there's ever been a Love Island bromance like that.
I heard there has been, but it's like very, very old seasons that we haven't watched.
Got it. Girth check was crazy, though. I've never girth checked in my life.
We've also asked a lot of your other guy friends, too. They've also never girth checked.
No one's ever girth checked.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
He was like a half a step away from touching it and being like, "Okay, girth like."
No,
let me girth check you.
I swear to God, he pulled his pants open. It's like, let me see that. And then they talked about it later.
Yeah, it did get brought up later. So that's why I don't think that was the first time.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, man. It's like mine when I'm semi like chubbed or something.
Hey, man,
crazy.
Check me out.
He's like, that was such a weird conversation.
It was odd.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Let's get away from it.
All right, next topic.
Would you be an OG, a Bombshell, or a Casa?
I would hope to be an OG because you have the best chance of getting through to the end.
Unless you're an early Bombshell, I think.
That's what I was going to say. Or early Bombshell.
Casa's got the hardest.
Casa girls, I feel so bad for because, like,
I almost feel like they're just like,
trouble.
they're almost like, yeah, they're just like, yeah, you're just going to be a problem.
Hey, I hope you have a strong backbone because you're about to get screamed at, torn apart, and ripped to shreds by both the internet and the other girls in the house. Yeah. If you get brought back, which you're banking on getting brought back.
I could see you as an OG because you're very like, I could see like America being very palpable to you, and they would be like, "That's good for the OGs." You know?
Yeah, like I'm processable.
Yeah,
like I'm blonde.
Yeah,
kind of nice.
Yeah,
kind of not.
Yeah, I could see you being more of that.
You know what's funny? I just thought of there aren't many girls with tattoos in there.
I was actually just gonna say maybe you wouldn't be because you have too many tattoos.
Yeah, it's funny though because I feel like people don't think of me as having a lot of tattoos.
I think your mindset and attitude is more OG though.
Yeah, I agree. What about you? Do you think you would be a Bombshell, a Casa boy, or an OG?
I feel like I'd hope to be a Bombshell.
You wouldn't want to be you'd want to come in and get to like piss everyone off. That would make you happy.
I think that would just I think that's how they typecast me with my tattoos and stuff. They'd be like, throw them in later.
Funny guys on the show are allowed to have tattoos.
Not a lot of girls, no.
No.
Well, you know, there's not a lot of hot women with tattoos. Lacking in the world.
Yeah, so you'd be a Bombshell.
What do you think I'd be?
I think you'd be a Bombshell. I also think you would have fun being a Bombshell.
I think I would. That's the thing, too. Production would be like, put him in.
Sneaky little sneaky.
Let this idiot be a Bombshell. Don't put him in the OG. Also, I'm not very liked easily.
No.
I'm not a...
It takes time for people to warm up to you.
Yeah, America's not gonna be like, oh, sweet, can't wait to watch a full season of that idiot.
Yeah.
They need to be like punched with me, not just like...
Yeah.
Exactly.
Agreed.
There you go.
Next topic.
Why is Ariana not in every episode?
I don't know. How are we? Okay, very happy for her. Nominated for Nebby. That's great. You're in like every 5th episode, bro.
I just don't understand.
How are you next to Jeff Probst as best host?
No. Let's not even
and you're
go
not
that
even
Let's not even bring in the Emmy part of it. Just like,
that's really upsetting.
Why don't they just bring her in every episode?
I don't know.
Because they make it such a big deal that she's on the show, and we've
she's
met
the host.
We've met Ariana many times.
Love her. She's so nice.
Nicest person.
Great person.
One of the nicest famous people we've ever met, maybe.
Oh, literally so cool. Obsessed with her.
But
I don't know why she's not in every episode.
I don't know why either, because they make such a big deal that she's on the show.
Like, why have other people host the games? Like, it should be her and the guest hosting the game.
All the branding is, all the branding
it should be her and Meg the Stallion. Her and the weird football announcer they brought. Like her and every game.
I agree. Yeah, she should be hosting the challenges too. Like Jeff Probst does in Survivor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we want more Ariana.
I think she's underutilized.
I think so too.
And I don't like it, and I don't think they need to host their own fire pits and be texted it. If you're going to have this big, famous, amazing person be a host, let them host.
Well, there's like 25 billboards, and it's all her, and then you know.
You watch a show, and she's in 5 episodes.
Yeah. We need more Ariana.
She looks great in the 5 episodes, though. I will say, her ab routine, a 10, outfits, 10, makeup, 10. Like, her styling team, killing.
This isn't anti-Ariana. It's just... Why is she
not in more episodes?
Put her in more.
Get
What's
her more
on?
lines. Agreed. We agree.
Agreed.
Next topic.
French fries.
I love French fries. Do you like French fries?
I love French fries. I thought that was the best term that came out of Love Island. Maybe ever.
Yeah, I can't think of a prior innuendo.
It means so. It's a great innuendo because it means so much, yet it's so hidden.
Yeah, you have to think about it a little bit.
But and it doesn't really mean
sliding
anything.
Into conversation.
But you do understand immediately. You go, I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You go, oh, they French fried last night? You go,
I got it.
You don't have to tell.
You guys had fun. You don't have to tell me twice.
I know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I fornicate. Yeah. I know what they're talking about.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, no, I thought that was great, and I love the term.
I wish I knew which cast member came up with it.
I know.
I feel like
think Trinity was the first to say it, but I'm sure they were saying it to each other.
I think they were all saying it, but she was the first one to be caught,
Yeah, where they debuted it.
Yeah, like Zach and Bryce, where they got it on the third time with birth check. They got her doing French fries.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it, though. I think that's hilarious, and I think I'll carry that into life.
Oh, that's going to be a mainstream thing this summer.
Oh, what are you doing
It's a French fry summer.
Oh, we're getting French fries.
French fry summer, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Big French fry summer. I love it.
Big French fry summer.
Next topic.
If we met on Love Island, how would we do? Let's say you're the OG. I'm the Bombshell.
Well, I have a type, so I would be very excited that you came into the Casa.
I also have a type. I'd be very excited to see you in the Casa.
Oh, so maybe we'd do well.
Do you think we'd be liked, though?
No.
That's where I think...
We're not liked now. We can't even get 200 subscribers.
We're not even liked by the few.
Yeah. So why would we do well on television?
Maybe we just need more people to see us. Oh, we need a bigger pool.
It's a publicity thing. It's not a...
We don't have enough of a...
Our reach is too small.
Our reach is the issue. It's not
Cast
us.
the net.
We need a
Make
bigger
it wider.
net. We have small net. We're getting small fish. Big net.
We need some big fish to fry.
More fish.
All right.
Love
maybe we would do well.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we'd do well. I think we'd be super messy. We'd say some things that...
Oh, we would be so messy.
I
would get in so much trouble.
We would probably get in a lot of trouble.
I would be.
I get in trouble now.
Pack your bags. You're off the island.
First of all, yeah, I'm getting kicked off the island.
Yeah, we would never make it
I'm too recorded to stay on any islands.
Yeah, we're not on the island. We never made it to the plane. They didn't let us pack our bags.
They didn't even let us in the room for the audition.
No, they saw you in the hallway and they went, "Get out!"
Stop.
You're not going to Fiji.
As I'm drinking a Fiji water. Come on.
Please,
I'm obviously a fan.
I'm ready. Next topic.
Could America handle a bi Love Island, aka Love Island?
I would love a Love Island. This is some big discourse that's coming out of this season's Love Island, but should be Island.
Love Island.
Love Island would be huge. I would love a queer Love Island. It would do so great. I would want so many of our friends to audition. But it would be such an insane season. I don't think America could handle it, and I don't think producers would do a good job wrangling them. I think they would be overwhelmed by the drama and the orgies that would happen.
I just think it'd be tough for the bi men.
Why? They'd do great.
Okay, it's obviously hard to be
It's harder to be a bi man like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they would have the hardest time. And I don't think America
they're going to survive. They're going to have a great time.
But you see hetero people kissing and sometimes the girls kiss. And America's very okay with that. But I don't think they can very much handle two guys kissing. And that's what's killing Love Island.
America's not ready for that many gay
men kissing.
Not gay men, but bi men.
Yes, kissing.
Do you think America's more okay with gay men or bi men? I think they're more okay with gay men.
They're much more okay with gay men.
Yeah, I think America would have a hard time with bi men.
It's a little bi how they kiss the same girl back to back. I'm like, you guys can taste each other. That's crazy.
You're basically making out.
You're basically making out.
So Love Island's alive and well. They're just not airing it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Second vice versa season of Love Island.
That would be so iconic.
Girth check.
Girth check. Yeah, let's make Love Island happen. And then I want to host After Sun as the bi host.
Okay.
That's my pitch.
We'll pitch you.
That's my pitch.
Put the net out there.
All right, next topic.
Why so much slime?
I would love to know the answer.
Is it because the slime generation has now grown up and they're watching reality TV?
We're a bit of that like Nickelodeon sliming, all the slimes.
But we weren't the kids making slime.
We weren't making slime, but Nick was really pushing slime on us.
I'm thinking it's the kids that are the people that are in there now. They made slime.
Yeah,
they're younger than us. They made slime.
Yeah,
we never made slime.
No,
they were
kids
slime.
I babysat made slime.
Exactly, and they're that age now.
Yeah,
so
gross.
Is it that?
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's kind of weird. I don't like all the slime things happening. It's giving some weird kink shit, and I don't like it.
Well, that takes us into our
last topic.
Like we were saying, this show hints into a lot of, I think, niche kinks.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it's to keep the internet really
spicy,
enthralled about it.
Yeah,
it hits certain communities differently, and they go,
"Wow,
those
weird little niche parts of your brain."
Look at this mainstream, good-looking person doing my weird niche thing I like.
Yeah.
So I looked up a few, and I'm just gonna give you the kink, and you tell me if it's in the show or not.
Okay.
Ready?
Just yes or no?
Just yes or no.
All right.
Does Love Island show these kinks?
Go.
Exhibitionism.
Yes.
Voyeurism.
Yes.
Cucking.
Yes.
Foot fetish.
Yes.
Food play.
Yes.
Feeding.
Yes.
Slime.
Yes.
Vomit.
Yes.
Costume.
Yes.
And humiliation.
Yes.
Oh, 100% score.
Wow.
That's all I can
Love
think
Island.
of. You're
a freaky deaky babe.
Freaky deaky baby.
All right.
Well, that's the show.
That was season 8.
That was season 8
We
of
didn't
Love
even spoil who won, so.
True. We tried not to do too many spoilers.
No, watch a show. Tell us what you think. Comment below if you think
and if
Love
you're
Island's a freaky deaky thing.
Yeah, if you're into any of those things we just talked about, check that show out. You might like it.
You might be into it.
You might be into it or something.
I don't know.
Well, that's the Demon Babe podcast. I'm Demon of Hollywood.
I'm Blonde Baby.
Please like and subscribe. We're almost at 200, and that would be pretty sweet.
That would be pretty cool.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
Catch you next week.
Love you. Bye.
Mwah!